Hey YouTube, have you ever been to a live show and wondered how they created the lighting? I don't mean the technology and gadgets they used, but why they used the stuff they did, and how they made those decisions. Today, I want to take you into the world of lighting design. So what is lighting design? Why do we need it? Well, the honest answer is I don't think we do. You see, at the core of any performance is some sort of journey or experience you're trying to take the audience on. This journey is all a performance really needs. So then why care about lighting? Well, while you don't need lighting to create this journey, it can take it to a whole new level. You see, we experience the world through our senses, through the things we perceive. But we're only consciously aware of a tiny fraction of these things. To create a truly engaging experience, we need to be aware of these small details that most people don't even notice. Subtle shadows and small differences in lighting, slow changes in brightness and little fluctuations of light. These elements help to take the audience on a journey in ways that they may not even be aware of. Often the best lighting design isn't noticed by the audience, at least not consciously. We need to keep the journey that the performance as a whole is trying to create at the center of every decision we make. So how can lighting help to create this journey? Well, there are a number of ways. It can set the scene. Lighting can tell the audience what time it is or where they are, even allow them to travel through space and time. It can set the mood, give the audience insight into the character's emotional state, or even make the audience feel things themselves. It can create tension, romance, generally dictate the atmosphere on stage. It can highlight particular actions on stage, drawing the audience's attention to important bits of action, or hiding other bits, generally keeping the audience's focus on the journey. It can also accentuate particular moments, especially with music, allowing those particular moments to create even more of an impact. But how exactly do we do this with lighting? To understand this, we need to understand the basic principles of lighting design. These are angles, where the light is coming from, what shadows it's making. Color, well, I think that's fairly self-explanatory. Texture, what's stopping the light before it enters the scene? What patterns does the light make? And lastly, movement and effects. How does the light noticeably move or change on stage? If your head's spinning, don't worry. We'll have a look at each of these principles in detail in their own video. For now, have a look at the world around you and think about how these principles affect what you see. What is the texture of the light shining through trees? How does the color and angle of the light in a sunset make you feel? How do the flashes of lightning create the atmosphere of a thunderstorm? Once you've had a good look at the lighting in your life, and I've finished overproducing the next video, we'll have a look at angles and how they affect your lighting design. See you there.